if a focus man. She chat to you that no, the one.
Good morning, good morning,
The
good
one
morning.
Africa shit the party man. The one they with the light skin one they will favor blowfish fish.
Good morning, good morning.
With the two big jar them, the one with favor blowfish.
Hey,
With favor puffer fish.
why me I tell you?
The one with the barley. You don't hear how she talk to her?
Morning, everybody.
Yes. You know, how she talk to her like she's not
Good
nobody.
morning, oh.
I'll talk down to her.
Why me I tell you?
So she busy down there, look over the fence over here. She make things in a foreigner concern her. Lady, go about your business here. Us over here, we're living okay. We're okay over here. You know? But she is a narcissist. Because she wants credit for everything. Colleen, good morning. Anyways, let's continue the conversation. No matter what you're talking about, there will always be somebody like Colleen who want to come in here and tell you you should mind your own business. Always. There will always be a Colleen Tulloch who want to come in your life, come tell you where you for talk about, from where you not for talk about. Colleen Tulloch, listen, go buck your toe and drop on your face and come off of my life. Go and buck your toe and drop on your face. You're too enough. So when she up on our platform and chat about me, we not tell her that for mind our business. You have to tell her the same thing too when she up on our platform and talk about me. Tell her for mind our own business.
Why?
Hey, you know see Sledgehammer. You know see Sledgehammer and biscuit and crackers go look for you. Yo, crackers, you ugly still in but I lie. Crackers use a ugly Caucasian woman. When I lie. You're very unattractive. For somebody like you so unattractive, why are you coming on the internet provoking me, dear? Because people like you, when they provoke me, you know, so mega come after you. She's a very unattractive Caucasian girl. Very.
No, sir. Social media.
And the other one have some big dirty water in her face and shape like man. You see she shape like Sledgehammer? You see her? She look like a butch. God knows, she look like a butch to me.
Don't worry, Miss Screen Record.
And I never know so she have so much water in her face. When you go look for your big auntie, you should take off some of the water them and drop them in her cake. Your water them look like some big old raisins. You should have give her them for your cake. But you call it water cake. Face full of water like what? I dep on the internet I mess with people. Go burn those warts off your face and leave people alone. Burn those damn warts off your face. You're on the internet messing with people who don't know you or don't do you nothing. You see her when she stand up in the pants, when the first live what she do, and she in her pants there, I want orange pants, I want blouse. I mean, I say, what the girl stand up so like a man. That's why you're so aggressive.
No, sir. Astoria. May I have the best part screen record. Why too early? Make it up. Me have to head to my bathroom and all that. So I just want screen record that part. So I will put it out on this video soon. Yeah. This I don't screen record now, I live. This I go and same way. But the part about the authority and the cake, I have that pot. Why may I tell you some people are using every morning. Every morning. You Lord, how you reach over here so early? First, somebody for comment. How you reach over here so early, brethren? Our sister in who you are. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and how are you guys? Why? I don't know what to say, no. But I don't know what to say, people.
I don't know, like whenever when I hear me now.
I don't know what to say in all this kekla fish that is going on here. Cause if you wake up a morning time and know how much 7 days to Christmas.
When I hear me now.
I work time.
Okay. Because my battery is dead.
I spend all this
I noticed with Facebook when my battery is dead, it cut out the sound. That's crazy. Yeah. But you see the one in Jamaica now. Listen on now. I hear one of the people, the one in Jamaica, right? Love sit down and talk about broad back people, broad back this, broad back that. Lady, look in the mirror. I see a hug. I see a hug white face yesterday. You saw your back big. Eh? Oh, you sit down and call people broad back and your back bigger than everybody else's back. Oh, you on your live insulting your followers and your back broader than your back broad like the fridge in your house. And you're on the internet insulting people. You see what I'm saying? It's like when y'all come out with these things now, when you come out insulting people, what do you expect people to say back to you in return? This is how you trigger this thing, you know. You trigger these things because you just won't stop. You think people are going to be nice to you when you come out and provoke them? Huh? People not going to be nice to you, you know. Yesterday, I hear y'all talk about, people are talking about, your son head big, and blah, 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 and da-da-da-da. Lady, you told people not once, you told people twice that I was trying to unalive you. Twice you told people that I was trying to unalive you. Long before the big head statement. 2 times you told people I was trying to unalive you. Then you tell people, so I call your phone. The amount of lie them when you tell me prior to me saying that big head statement. Eh? And when me say, you know, all of this needs to stop. It's so childish. It just needs to stop. Lady, you need to stop. I just feel uncomfortable talking about this because it's childish. It's very immature and childish, and it needs to stop. But you not stop. So look like now, me have to put you on a hard ignore button. Me have to press a hard ignore button for you because I realize that you not stop. You just constantly, you not stop. I can't go back and forth with you. I'm
So right
tired.
now, we're going to start over the go. We see if all these things are true, say.
Yeah.
Then come,
2 times
she don't get
remember,
any order
and you
because
know the
her
funniest thing about
business
it, the
is
same boy
Christmas cake
where she sit down and cook up the story with,
and
turn around and cuss
Christmas
her
is
out.
in a week.
Cuss her out,
And I would be busy filling
and
those
put her
orders.
under the bus
Right,
each
I
time.
think so.
After she sit down and cook up the story with the same media. Oh, that person. I don't know if it's
I do think so too.
Good morning. Yeah, I know Kerry, I know.
Please put a thumbs up
Listen
as
to
you
me.
sit down, please, and
Yesterday me hear
thanks.
she said something say, the lady with the restaurant must call her and tell her to talk about people picnic. And she said she not talk about nobody picnic. She said she not get herself in nobody picnic argument. Like somebody must call Lothian. I must tell Lothian for call her about people picnic and da 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 da. So when she said that now, me I said to myself, so wait there, I must mean she attack. Who could I call? Can you remember like last week? It was the whole conversation about my daughter's situation and blah blah blah. And I remember when Leisha must have said she not in a nothing with no platform or like them a condone wickedness and them not speaking out against certain wrongs and blah blah blah. Remember when Leisha they said that? So may I wonder if at the same time some conversation must have go on with Leisha and blah 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 and Lothian must say I probably try call her for talk to her about it. I talk to the shop lady at Jamaica about it and I tell the shop lady for for tell them to stop or whatever. I hear what the shop lady said. The shop lady said she not get herself involved in them things. She not business about nobody picnic. Cause when them ready for dip up underneath her and blah 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 blah. Now go address that for a minute. Mama read what Robert said. Robert said she's not stopping because you didn't go back and forth with her this year to boost her cake sales.
What?
No, Robert, you think me and I did not go back and forth, baby? No, sir. I say,
So what
No,
is?
sir. I'm tired.
Oh, no,
Robert, you're not proud of me? I'm proud of all myself. You understand? So I never sit down and
I
argue.
best
I'm proud
time,
of myself.
Shirley, I best time. 7
If
days
I sit down and
before
argue back and forth with her,
Christmas.
but probably wouldn't even come out with my Baileys and my eggnog. I wouldn't
But
be
coming
in
out with
the
the and not
food
be
with
them
all of
to
these
send
great
out no
products
smell
for
no
this
sense,
holiday
lady.
season. And I would be still sitting there selling, going at it with them with this whole rum cake foolishness. Yes, Erica, I'm proud of myself, man. I sit down and study them nastiness. I say, you think me and Una go back and forth this
But you're
Christmas
still in
season
a back and
at
forth
different
because you
time
should
now. You
be
have to
busy
growing up,
now
baby
then.
love. You can't every year the same foolishness.
Every
You have to
morning you
mature and
wake
do
up
things
early, come
differently.
out with
Remember,
the
I know I
same
want to reach top
foolishness.
level, So my behavior have to change, my mindset have to change.
Now you want
She,
to go to
however,
the
don't know about
authority.
growth.
Because
She's very
go on
uncivilized,
and
so
tell
she doesn't
them.
understand the beauty of growth and what it
So when
does
you
to a
find time in
person
a
and
Christmas now
how
to
it
go
make you
these
a better
things.
person and she don't
You are
understand them
busy.
things then. Remember, she come from down in the gutter. She don't know she don't know no better. She thinks that growth means getting fat. Not because you get fat, you mean you're growing. No, baby love, that's the wrong growth. You have grown with wise. We're not talking about the physical width. We are talking about growth of the mind. You understand? We're not talking about getting fat.
More that busy.
A different type
I
of growth
try
we are talking
sell out
about.
all what me can
We're
sell
not
out.
talking about growth, the growth of having
Cause
good car and a
what they
house.
call it
We're
in
not talking about
Jamaica,
them type of
tambourine
growth, them baby love.
season.
We are talking about mental growth.
Now that tambourine,
Where you
I
can
soon
view
tambourine.
life differently.
January they
Yeah,
call it
she think
tambourine
getting rich.
season.
Nah, that's not growth, baby love. Because look at all the money where you say you earn, and you still are the same drunk, bro. That's not good. No, sir. You can't even view life differently if you sit down and give a good reasoning to your followers then. Every day you get up and talk about clothes, shoes, car, and house. Come on, man. But Sonny, my mouth have
And
the
every
sharp.
day you get up
Yeah?
and talk
And you know
more
the
off
funniest
to
thing
bring
about
down
it,
somebody
Sonny?
else.
She live down in the garrison. One bag of hungry people down there.
What?
When
What
need
all
food
that
and
girl like
yeah,
this?
she know what the garrison there. And you sit down in the middle of the garrison and brag about what you have. Look how them are going to name our food now. Look how the young lads them are going to start name
What
our
all
food.
that
A
business
kid do
this?
that. She thinks that get her nice. She's supposed to know say get her nice. Look on the other day she have to lock up herself in her house because gunshot and beat just down the block from her. Eh? The youngers them soon name our food. Eh? The time she did worry about people, she got text, she got exercise, she a cuss people and have to cuss people short of breath. Dolly, Dolly body, you can't have a talk a good paragraph straight and hold your breath because you're unhealthy. You're fat as sit down by your chest, my lady. You understand? And them things that you have to talk about, you're short of breath because you're gaining too much weight. Those are the things you should be paying attention to. Stop paying attention to people's sexy dolly body, upside down Christmas.
Why?
Them dolly body and them spend their money. What about you? You understand? What about you? Go take off the weight off of your chest so you can take some deep breaths when you chat about people.
Lord of mercy. Dolly body. I can come take you off on my page.
You understand? This is childish now, woman. I may try to talk to this woman and tell her to stop. May I tell her to stop a number of times because I know my mother joined church. And you see, she's hurt by a lot of things people are saying about her. Because if she wasn't hurt, she wouldn't be talking about it. She wouldn't have come out on her live yesterday and talk, oh, people are calling her 500 pound and blah, blah, blah. So it's obvious that you're hurt. You know? And it's understandable because you're human. But then again, you have yourself to blame for that too. Because you come on your platform and insult other people. And you won't stop. So if you won't stop insulting people, people are not going to stop clapping back at you. And they're going to tell you things that are going to hurt your feelings. Because you're saying unkind
comment
things about
section,
people
dangerous
that hurting their
section.
feelings. This is no
If you
one-way
follow like
street.
comment section, I mean say when the time come, everybody draw well left.
It is not.
I have witnessed that.
You're coming out every day talking about, oh, people talking about your children. The only person that spoke in a negative way about your children is your co-worker. That's the only person. No one else came out and spoke negatively about your children.
And there's a co-worker say I did my friend.
So stop giving your viewers or your listeners this false belief that people were talking or dragging your kids. No one dragged your kids like your co-worker did. Your co-worker was the one who talked about your daughter and about the fact that your children cannot travel to Jamaica to see you, or about the fact that your children can't go. Nobody knew these things. I didn't care to know these things because, again, people's immigration status is none of my business. I could give two shits about people's... I don't care about them stuff. And then on top of that, this man came out and dragged your children so horribly, and you ended up dancing and hugging up with him and just accept his apology just so. And dancing
After
up
Kate business, she gonna say.
You could have accepted his apology privately, but the public display of apology and this dancing up and forgiveness, the public display of forgiveness was not necessary because now people are viewing you like a low baller.
Wow.
You know, and then now you feel like you shortchange yourself. I shortchange yourself, you know, because she feel like she take the apology, but it not do nothing for her because the damage was so bad. It not do nothing for her. So now she come out and still a cuss about it because the apology was not enough. I ain't talk about your children. Not nobody else did. No women on here. As much as I don't like a lot of them on here, none of them spoke about you and your children in such disparaging ways like your co-worker did. They might have mentioned that your kids can't come to see you or you can't go to see your kids, something of that sort. But that's not nothing. That's just them stating an opinion. And it's possibly a fact. But did they disrespect your children? No. Did they speak negatively in a disparaging way about your kids? No. Did they go up under your daughter? No. Did they go up under you? No. Who did all of that? Your big friend where you dance up with and kiss up with and all of them something there in public. That person did that. So what are you upset about? Don't be angry at me. I didn't do that. Don't be angry at anybody else. They didn't do that. Because I'm sure none of these men or homosexual men that drag my daughters, none of them can see me in a public and come close to me. None of them. Because the venom what me having on me as a mother and my dignity and my anger will not allow me to stand in the same room with any of these so-called men and not do them something. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. As a parent, as a human being, as a woman, me personally, I could never stand in close proximity to anybody, especially a man, who ripped my daughter or my children to shreds on the internet. I could never do that. Stand in close proximity to them and go like say me and them a friend. You mad? I respect myself too much. I respect my children too much. I owe my kids that much to be their protector. Okay? I have to be my children's protector, my children's keeper. I gave birth to them. Right? You think I will ever speak back to none of these germs on social media who drag
No
my
call
kids?
no
You
name.
must
Why
have
she
mad.
come out on live?
Why do you think people are looking at you sideways? People are looking at you and the other sideways because you were in bed with the men who drag people's children. Yes.
In bed?
You endorsed, you promoted these men who drag people's children. Yes, you did.
What did she wipe off her and clean?
Okay? You were in bed with them. You endorsed them. You promoted them on your page. By you promoting these men guilty of dragging people's kids on your page, you are just as guilty as they are. So if nobody, honestly, you coming out yesterday talking about people dragging, nobody should feel sorry for you. Nobody. Because you earned that. Okay? You have no respect for yourself at all. And neither do you respect your children. Because no social media war or no amount of money are going to make me overlook when a dirty man say about my picnic them. No, no. And you know what? She entertained them. You know, see what come out see what come out last night. Me, I hear so one of them get sitting there for stalking. Have a felony for stalking. I was like, what the fuck? I see somebody send me the message. I was like, what?
What?
Oh my God. Social media is a dangerous place. Dangerous place. And the wickedest thing about it, Erica, she is associated with all of these nasty men. She was photographed with them. She promotes them. She puts them on. She and all of them are friends. All of them. Something is wrong here. Right? Tell me if something is not wrong here. How are you gonna be in cahoots, like in big friend, endorsing,
Morning,
promoting all of these
sweetheart.
dirty people with drag people's kids, and then you have the audacity to come in here talk about, oh, people talk about my kids. The only person talk about your kids is the same man who was busy dragging your kids and other people's kids, and you endorsed them on top of it. Make it make sense. You're drinking your own poison, lady. And then you're gonna run and make t-shirt about something that is even more insulting. You know, your big friend in a Queens call you and tell you something. She's teaching you something.
Well,
Right? That's why you have a big
accordingly
and don't see him
to
with. And when you're
MC, he's
60,
been
you're big and
charged
hard
for
headed and don't
starting.
see him with because you don't listen.
I have to come with
Your
proof.
friend who is somewhat Americanized, right? And just say what
Of
stand like she
course.
knows the meaning of
Remember,
that
she used to
word
be there.
and what comes with it. And she's calling you, telling you to stop using the word. And you're there and name after woman head. You even go as far as making a t-shirt. Yeah, so you need two
Me,
cloth in your head with
I
two
pay
lines
Erica,
of
she call
sense
over
there.
them. Me. She used to be on the
You're friends with all of
same
these nasty
cycle.
men on social media. Something
She
is
used
wrong.
to be
You're
over there
friends
when the
with all
dragging are
these
go on. All
effeminate
when my
men
kids them
who
I get
drag
when my
people's
pit them I
children
get
on
drag at the
social
same
media.
thing.
You're friends with all of them who drag women on social media. Something is wrong. And not just that, you endorse them.
Yeah, me have
Your
it. She
photographs in their
said she's
presence.
going to
You
report Donna and
entertain
Miss
them.
Lothian.
You invite them
Yes.
to your house to
To
sit
the
and chat and
authority
drink
for
with you.
selling cake when I come
Something
from
is
good
wrong.
place or something.
Where's your decency, lady?
She
Something is
report
wrong.
the kitchen to the authority. Because me soon
You
play.
think that me can entertain a local
Because
dirty screaming
dog
man
the
will sit down and drag somebody's daughter?
the fruits them where them I use
Me not endorse it.
when 99 I use a dog doodle upon
And
them all
furthermore, I
kind of
wouldn't be a
something.
part of that.
And she take them up on that tree and wash them off. Everywhere Jamaica we eat fruits from that tree.
Because truth be told, when that nasty man was talking about your daughter, when your coworker was talking about your daughter, I was never a part of that. Never. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even online. It was during the baking season and I was very busy. And I remember logging on
No
to
baking,
his
no.
page one day. And when I looked, I saw your daughter's picture. And I said to myself, I went in my door, oh, him get the, I said, Jesus Christ, oh, him get the people, them daughter picture. And I remember just coming off. I didn't want to be a part of that. Because it made me feel uncomfortable. You know? She supports all of them dirty man. The dolphin over the pond.
And people
one
will touch
where
up the
when
like
the
button
fella in
up,
charge
please
was
and
talking.
thanks. It's a live going on now, you know. Me tape the
other
front
one,
part
yes,
of the
sir.
live.
The
Nobody
other
make
big,
way have to
big
stop
dolphin,
it.
the mad dolphin over
If
there,
you
sir.
look too like, just touch the
Share
like
all
button.
of the whole of the dirty people, them afraid. Something is wrong.
You should have, yeah, by right, you should have no work
That's
now.
as people get talking about Adam kid.
Look there. Yeah.
Okay. And then instead of you just, you know what gets me about her, Tasha? Instead of her listening and removing herself to make herself better, no. She's just indulging more and more and more because she always feels like she's right and she's doing the right things. You understand me? And she don't realize that she's not doing the right things and she's becoming her own doom. Look at what they did to the shop lady here in our Queens. Them nearly named off her head yesterday. Make sure I feel a backtrack and I say, and a back pedal and I go, oh no, we are friend, man. We are friend, man. Yeah,
What you mean if
what kind of
people
person
believe?
is that you can't
Look
correct?
in
Why
Africa.
can't people correct you?
I've been in there, you know, so I know what dragging me get over here.
Yeah, man, it's gonna come. I start them already, you know. You see when I put up one last night. It doesn't have to come for the holiday. Okay. I gotta soak it in a Baileys too. I gotta do some in a Baileys and some in a eggnog.
Me
Yeah.
know I go.
Talking about that, the prison guard, her name was Brenda Abrams. You know, she passed away. She was so nice. I have a feeling she knew she was gonna die, you know, man.
Me no know which word
I don't
Lothian
know why
tell
I
Donna
felt
not
like she
no
knew she
use.
was gonna die. Because, you know, pause, stick a pin for a minute. I have a feeling
Remember me
I
now
knew
nobody out there take
she
down
knew
nothing
she
to
was
say
gonna
care
die,
come
the
give me, you
prison
know.
guard. Because I've been out so long and she never reached out to me. She never did. Never reached out to me. She has a daughter. You know.
I mean I got school today. I'm going
And
to school
a month
today,
ago she just
so
reached
me
out to
not
me.
for a few hours.
You know. Me and her used to sit down and chat people business. Me and the prison guard there, you know, cause she's soft spoken. She's from the island of Dominica. And me and her got so cool, man. She was so down to earth. And me and her, when she left on shift, I would be so happy because I used to beg her a phone call here and there. She used to always give a phone call.
I'm
She
going
tried
to
to be
help at a
strict, but it don't
Christmas
work. You
party
know,
in a
when
school.
prison guard I try to be strict. But it's to her personality so humble and calm.
Me never did
It don't
remember.
work. So the one I we used to get over on her in a sense, and we used to beg with free phone call him. And she give her a free phone call.
And that me I say she should have
You
been.
know, and me and her used to just sit down and chat about man and everything. You know, her name is Brenda Abraham. She's from Dominica, the island of Dominica.
Okay.
Yeah, me and her were so cool, man, so cool. And and when we did I leave the morning, she never did I work, but she knew I was leaving. You know, them never used to like when she alone work, you know, because them know say we used to get over upon her, you know, and we're not the whole we used to sit down and chat. We just sit down and chat with her. We call her Abraham because you know, as an officer, you call her by her last name, so we called her Abraham, Officer Abraham. You know, but her first name is Brenda. You know, she has a daughter, just one daughter she got. And I feel like she knew she was gonna die because she
Yeah, how
messaged
happy
me a
she
month
sound when
ago,
the
just
lady
out of the
said she
blue.
don't need the cake before the holiday.
Just out. Remember,
Remember
I know I'm out of
99
prison
is
about 10
in
years
her
now. And
dearly.
out of the blue, this woman just messaged me. And then yesterday, it just kind of messed up my day yesterday. May I be I just kind of take a little break, a little 10 minutes, and may I scroll. I'm say I'm not a prison guard because
Someone need
she
to play
died in
her
the
whole
BVI.
video, Liza.
She's a prison
Why
guard from
everybody
British Virgin
know?
Islands,
Me
Tortola.
now go
She
back go
died in
search. It's
Tortola,
easy
British
to
Virgin
find.
Islands. Because
But
me and a couple of the guards are still cool, you
why
know.
go
Even
back go
though
search for the
we've been out
video when
for a
she
while,
a
I've been
cut?
out for a while, me
Everybody
and them are still
know.
cool because me and them were cool on the inside. You understand me? Because a couple of them were cool with me and I'm cool with them. So even
Yeah,
when I
she up
came
on
out, we're
live
still
from
cool.
5. I wake up
And
and see
they're
her
on my
there. Some
Facebook
of it
page and
me
stuff, you
miss.
know. So I would see every so often me and them would chat, we talk, small talk. And
I
two of
over
them,
here woman
I
yard
saw
in
her
live
picture
with
on
you.
one of
You
the
know
guard.
left
I was
over
like,
there so
love.
how she work. How she work. That's what I don't
She died in
understand.
Tortola, BVI. That's where the prison was, you know. She has a daughter, one daughter, you know. You think she knew she was gonna die, people? That's why she reached out after 10 years. I think she was just sitting down thinking about me. I'm just so happy she thought about me to even reach out to me. That's special to me. Her message is special. God knows. Because, you know, you can tell say I mean something to somebody if after so long they reach out to you, and she reached out to me after 10 years, she reached out to me. So I know say whatever it was had an impact on her, because me and her used to sit down and lavish, just chat. Chat. You know, man, sad, yo. Her daughter must be heartbroken right now, man. Yeah. I think she knew. You know, she was ill. Yeah. I won't say what it was, but she was ill, and she didn't feel well, and she got rushed to the
It's
hospital,
hard.
and she passed away the next day. Yeah. Yes, Joy, because me and her used to sit down and chat.
Right.
You know, when we used to sit down and
Yeah,
laugh, she
don't
was
need
one
to
of the
build a
girl that
dog
would me make a
for
connection with inside here. And we just
right
chat,
down
like,
right down
just
in the
chat.
gully up on the
And
bank.
when she ready, she look for me through her glasses. She hold on her glasses and look for me. You know, when your glasses, you can't see go through your glasses, and you would tilt your glasses and look down. And so she used to tilt her glasses and look down for me. When I do some weird shit and shake her head. Yeah. Yeah, Denise, you know, yeah, she'll be missed, you know. I didn't think about her like that the 10 years I was out, but the fact that her name is Abraham, Brenda Abraham. All right, you could probably go on the BVI's Her Majesty Prison website. I don't know if they're gonna put her picture, but you could go under her HMP BVI Tortola. You can probably Google it and go on the website maybe and see if you see any pictures of her, because she was an active officer. She was an active prison guard. So I don't know if they're gonna put up her picture as a memory or whatever. I don't know. But Tortola, a lot of Dominicans are in Tortola. A lot of them are there. Very nice people. Very nice people. Very helpful people. You know, very
Boy,
humble set of people, I should say, humble.
boy, I'm with an
I
work, you
met a
know.
couple of Dominicans there, and they were very humble set of people. Her included. And me and all of the Dominicans, them Dominicans, not Dominicans, Dominicans. Me and them just get cool. I don't know. Me and her just get cool, sit down and chat for hours. Me used to love it when she come at work. You see, man, love it when she come at work. Cha. But hey, she think about me before she went, so I'm happy to hear. I'm happy that she reached out to me, and I have her last messages in my inbox. You know, such is life. She say, you're baking cakes now? I say yes. She asked me if I bake cakes now.
Miss say, where you
Yeah, I
find
know,
time?
Erica. I know.
Where they find time every morning
Yeah,
from so
yeah.
early.
It's
Alright,
a
if you wake
very
up
good
5 o'clock a
life,
morning time,
man.
get
You know.
yourself ready.
And the whole fact that you reach out to me, it make me
All them
feel
hours
special.
there.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It's sad.
You
It's
know how
kind of
far
like
you could have
bittersweet,
there?
but the fact
Whether
that you
you
reached
put
out to
on
me, because
information
I
on
heard
the
she got
box
real
them,
sick.
or
She lost a
you,
lot of weight and stuff like
whether
that.
you're
You
doing
know.
packaging, mixing,
Yeah.
you that the
Man, you
far.
gotta live your life. And I think me and her are around the same age, you know. Yeah, we are probably around the same age there, like 40s, 50s, yeah. We're around the same age and stuff. I always asked her, I said, what are you doing here? Your personality is not for this place. You know, this place is so sad. And here you are, this home. I say you belong in some office or some hospital. You know?
What if stop your from what?
Yes, she think of me. Because, hey, I be a
Boy,
foolishness.
you
We used
what
to
if
go out
stop
with
your
up in
from
there. I'm,
sleep?
I'm a personality, man. Me and I used to go out with be a foolishness, man, when we used to work up in there, when she used to be up in there, man. Yo, we used to get
Okay,
away with everything when
Rebecca,
she did it. Because she was
Raquel,
strict
let
like
me
that.
always
She's
call you
just
Rebecca.
quiet, like, you know.
Raquel,
I would just do what the hell we want, though.
thank you for that.
You know, she has a
If
daughter.
there
Her
is
daughter now
nothing
is
to be,
probably
I
like,
can nothing,
probably 20,
nothing
20-ish, something
and
around there.
nothing to
You know.
pack.
Well,
Which is right.
such
There
is
is
life,
nothing to
you
pack.
know. You make you
And
think a
nothing.
lot about life. Me say when me here yesterday, me just take a little break.
But look, so
Me start all the foolishness
I
because
can't all your ear if you
type
take
of
break.
news there, it kind of resonates with your man, you know.
Oh, you
It
wake up
resonates, you know.
and you have all a Christmas now.
Ah,
And you have all these
such is
cakes to
life. Una
bake.
nah go and work this
Make your
number,
money
listen to
now.
me a chat, chat, chat. Una nah go walk. Or una just like hearing me talk. Una like hearing me speak. Huh?
Make your money.
I did so much baking yesterday. I'm gonna do sorrel swirl today. I'm gonna do the loaves and I'm gonna do the cakes. The packaging for the cakes are coming tomorrow. But I'm doing the swirls and the cakes and stuff like that. The sorrel swirl. Okay, I'm doing the sorrel swirl today and the loaves. Yeah, so for those of you who ordered the festive collection, you're going to start getting tracking numbers. All of you big orders that came in, you're going to start getting tracking numbers shortly.
Are you there?
You like to hear me, Tony Ann? Oh, you're waiting for the bust the knees. Yeah.
Are you
I mean,
there,
the sorrel
McNice?
are the easiest. I'm not telling a lie. The sorrel, as a matter of fact, I remove sorrel cake off of the website. Only private orders me do sorrel cake for. As of today, yesterday was the last day to order to get it by the holidays, right? I'm gonna still have the products up there, but I'm gonna put in small details that you might not get it
I'm
before the
alright,
holidays,
sweetheart.
especially if you leave in a. But just I put that up there as a warning. You know what I mean? I'm still processing orders as I'm going along, but orders that are coming in today and onward, even though I might process your orders early, I'm just putting that little space of like, okay, you might not get it by Christmas because yesterday was the cutoff, darlings. Oh my Lord. Okay, honey. Sorry about that, darling. I know you're feeling that void in your life, Erica. I'm gonna like hear about it, you know. Get in your car next year. Okay. It rain and fall hard, yeah, so too. Rain and a lot of wind. I went out earlier today, you know, I was out at about like 4:30 in the morning, and then I came back in. I got my coffee and everything, and came back in, and the wind to backside nearly take off my something off of my head. It windy, mighty God. I was like, what the hell? It's very windy, so just be careful on the
Hey,
streets.
that's
Get your curious, my girl. I can't. Hey,
why
we're
when
gonna have to live with a
Tgal
life in a
make
man.
up her name
You see the girl
for
named
her
Lola
product,
will
she
follow me?
don't want any
She's on the page. She
comment
bought 5 cakes
about them.
from me
But
over
as
the
soon
weekend. I'm
as
a
any
horrible
other
expedited
name
for her because she
their
says it's for her
product,
workplace.
she had
So I
so
bought,
much
I
to
shipped her
say.
her 5 cakes to Florida, right?
Hey,
You see, Lola,
what she got
Lola,
4:30?
um, lost her mother. She lost three
Wake
people
up to come
in
cuss.
space of a year or something like that. And Lola was always a humble. She's a humble person, very humble, quiet girl who worked very hard. But it's like ever since her mom passed and stuff like that,
It's greed get
she
her in
just have a
prison.
renewed look, lease on life. Well, you know, she gonna start live our life now because you know life is short, people. You know, and you know, go out there and live it, man. Go do what you gotta do for you, and just enjoy this one life that we got to live. You know, don't work too hard. You know, just work enough where you can provide for yourself. Because next thing you see, much people drop dead. You see the guy, the Brazilian singer, would drop dead on the stage. He was there singing gospel music and just dropped dead. Then you have a soca guy in Antigua. I can't remember his name. He died in his sleep. You know, just live, man, and just do enough that whatever to provide you the life that you want. You know what I mean? Because every you look left, right, people just are drop like flies, like left, right, and center. And I'm sure those people, a lot of people would have wished to go out and live them life Yeah, Ricardo Drew. That look, you saw him young? The soca guy from Antigua. Oh my God, young boy, just died like that. I realize a lot of people are dying in their sleeps. They're sleep. They're not waking up. They're not waking up out of their sleep. They just died. They got hard. A lot people are under a lot of stress. You know, depression, stress, financial stress. You know, you understand?
All right, sweetheart. Enjoy
My
your 2 week,
goodness,
love.
just so much. Just living a life, yeah, baby love. That's why Saturday, I want me going to meet here. Sunday or
Full
Monday?
joy,
Saturday,
sweetie.
I take up my do here. I said, no, sir, I'm going to take a mental break. I feel like I'm going to go mad with all of the stress I'm under. That type of stress there. I said, no, sir, I'm going to take a break. Oh, it's a far distant cousin. Okay. You saw her picture on my page? Natasha, you see her? But no, them island here, that
Anytime
I
she wants to sell
Jamaica, them
cake, she
smaller
cuss and
islands, you
talk
know,
about
a lot
life,
of people
man.
are
It's so sad that
related in some way, shape, or
it have
form.
to be like that.
Okay, okay.
But that now gonna make you sell.
Wow,
That
a
now
lot
gonna
of
make you
things,
sell, you know.
you know.
Focus for
Condolences
your
to you, Megan.
business.
Listen to me. I took a mental break Saturday. I said, no, I can't manage this. I take a break because everywhere I look, somebody cussed me out, and it's human error. It was just human error, you know. If they had just taken the time to check their email, they wouldn't be
Here,
releasing on me. That's all they had to do. Just check your
if
email.
people them a buy and
You
them a
know,
fear cost.
but
And you
it's
still
like
get
people are
up
just
from 4 o'clock
offloading
this
their
morning
stress on
and they are
anybody. You know, just check your email, babe. Check your email. Okay. You know, oh, I see it. Like, come, just check your email.
no sir, she not have to take a break for
Yeah,
today, so
that's
she
why I'm
always
attaching
did it.
email in the system, you know, so that when you do order, it sends an email, a tracking number to your email. So don't offload on anybody out there because there are people going through it too. The business owners that you're doing business with, they're going through it too. They're humans like you too, babies. You know, and I'm sure if I wanted to steal your money or scam you, I wouldn't be on here every damn day. I wouldn't have been on here for 10 years. I wouldn't have been on here for 10 years. Just think about that. You understand me? Those of you who are ordering my cakes and stuff like that,
No
you know,
sir.
don't assume scam and don't assume, oh, I'm gonna file it. Don't do that. Because if I wanted to steal your $10, your $20, your $40, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't still be here with you guys. Come on. Come on. Stop being so petty. Okay? And like I've always told you, it's not like when I send
You
to
say you had
Jamaica
a
to buy
fan
a cake.
already and it take you two
When I send to
months.
Jamaica to buy a cake, we're here in the United States of America. Everything, I can't go nowhere. You forget I'm American? I'm gonna run away with your $40? Come on. Come on. You think I want the feds to lock me up for $40? You think I want to ruin my freedom for $40? Come on. Don't be ridiculous. Jesus. Come on, people. I'm not gonna risk my or $15. I'm not gonna risk my life for $40. Rich my I'm not gonna risk my freedom for $40, $50, $100. I'm not gonna risk my freedom for that. You understand me? It's a legit website. I'm registered. And I realize I'm not the only one who's experiencing this. Girl, listen, if I read some other people, there's some other people who do business on Facebook, and the same thing the people that are telling people that this lady was like, she sells a class online. She sell a do-it-yourself class online. And the people them She have to send them messages like, guys, check your emails. Just all you have to do is check your emails. I don't want to scam you. If you pay for the class, why would I scam you? Da, 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 da. Listen, everybody I go through the same thing. People are so um
Cause she did say
in
she
the
have to teach
anxiety of
baking
so many
too.
scams going around. The least you could think people assume is scam. So it's like the good have to suffer for the bad type of thing. No matter what the dollar value is, everybody it's triggered. You know, girl, they don't read. They don't read. Oh my God, girl, they don't read. Oh, Joy, they don't read. They don't read. That's one of my biggest problems. And the wickedest thing about it, Joy, when them wrong, them not say sorry.
Malala's system better than earth.
When them give you a mouthful, not even a local apology them give you. No, sir.
No, sir, she don't smoke no
You
food.
just gotta take it as it comes, baby.
She
Take
don't
it as it
smoke now.
comes.
In
That's
a black cake,
the ugly
no,
of
a
doing
black cake no
business
soak
as a small
fruits.
business. It's
Black
not as a
cake,
big
those
corporation where
bill.
I have,
And throw some
this big
browning in there
customer
and it
service
done.
company to answer my calls. Oh my God, it's
And
horrible.
then I put them fling in the
Oh my
browning.
God,
Can't
girl,
see say them turn far and fling in the browning.
it is bad. That's the negatives of doing the business. Let me tell you something. Sometimes the negatives outweigh the positives, right? Sometimes you don't even think. Like in my case, may I do the Christmas, like may I do Christmas or whatever. I don't even, I won't say I don't care about the money. I won't say I don't care about the money, but my focus is not on the money as I am on getting your packages out and getting your products to you. Maybe I'll look at my bank account at
She
the
sit
end of
up
the
on the
year.
fruit every night car.
But right
Mash them.
now, I am not looking at my bank account. I'm going to be very honest with you. As long as I have money in there moving stuff where I can ship you guys and I can buy this, buy my supplies, at the end of the year, I look at the bank account. Okay? That's how bad it has gotten now. I just want your packages out. Yeah.
Well, moving up,
Yeah, because everybody's expecting Amazon time delivery, and it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And in between all of that, you still got to remain pleasant to your
Who
customers. You
buy it
still got to
must
be kind
know.
to your customers
Oh, it
because you
is.
don't want your customers to believe that you don't appreciate their business, which you do. But there are other customers who are making it harder for you. So you have to try to keep your composure and just respect your good customers and keep it moving. That's what you got to do. I mean, it's really hard, really challenging. But hey, like I said, I did a lot of baking yesterday. I'm gonna do a lot of baking today again,
And
and then
still,
whoop, one
there's
big
so.
shipment. Wow, that's how
No,
I do it.
sir.
I bake days straight. Like I'll bake for two
I
days
don't
straight,
believe.
and then do a big shipment the next day. All right. So those of you who have tracking numbers pending, you festive collection people with the 3 cakes, people with the 2 cake orders, yes, you're gonna get tracking numbers shortly. All right. And happy holidays to all of you guys out there. I know this is the quietest Christmas that I have ever had. Honestly, it
Yeah,
is.
no, fresh sour lady there.
Usually
That's
I'm
why
more in the Christmas cheer. Um,
I was
but
thinking
this year, I don't
the
know what it
green
is. Maybe
sorrel
it's the
color
inflation.
different
Maybe it's
from
the
the dry
stress.
one.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older where Christmas is not like a biggie for me anymore. Um, but happy holidays to everybody out there.
It should
It's
be because
wonderful
it's
whatever you're doing
Christmas,
for
your
Christmas,
business
and
sell the
I just hope
most.
that you guys enjoy it. Go out with family, be safe, whatever it is that you're doing, and enjoy the holidays. I don't know what's coming. Easter's around the corner. I don't know what's coming. Let's see. Let's see. Let me put on my thinking cap and see what's coming for Valentine's Day, Easter holidays, you name it. But you can still go on my website and order, tinachinCakes.com. Go on the website and order. On my website, the order system is still open. I'm pushing to get everybody's packages out. However, if you order today or any day after, you might not get it until after Christmas, okay? If you order today or any day after. Yeah. Yeah, you're like a humbug, like. I don't don't know, yeah, man. Maybe I just like the whole year. This was a shitty ass year, 2023. I don't know. Ah, let's see. Yeah, you're like, oh, I understand what you're saying, baby love. Yeah, it's like I'm just
No,
mainly putting out
sir.
products. I'm not even focusing. I'm supposed to get some pajamas for my daughter's pajama thing, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, ugh. But I'm gonna have to order my pajamas. I have a lot of pajamas still, but I'm gonna see if I want something nice and Christmassy for the holidays. You know, because we're going down to my daughter's for the
Yeah,
holidays and
but
stuff
she
like that. You
should
know.
be. By
Um.
right,
Yeah. So I'm gonna get up now,
in
guys,
this
and get my day
season,
started. All right, you go and get your day started too. It's Monday morning.
in a Monday
Um,
morning, yeah, and you have to ship out
Everybody's
for
feeling kind of under the weather. Marcia
Christmas is
is,
around
I'm
the
sorry to
corner.
hear
I just don't
Marcia.
understand.
Thank you, Joy. Um, I don't make resolutions, Erica. I never stick by them. I'm looking forward to 2024 because I have some things in the work that I'm thinking about. So I'm looking forward to 2024, believe it or not, especially with products and new projects and stuff like that. I am definitely forecasting certain things in 2024. Put it like this: I am more grounded than I was last year. This year, my mind is way more grounded than I was last year. Now I can think a little bit better. Everything is more structured mentally for me. Like I have a timeline. I have this, that. And I know specifically what it is that I want. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, she should. I may say for me, in a day time, you
Which
can't catch me
which
on the
cupcakes?
line.
I sent you cupcakes. Oh, uh, I did. I sent you cupcakes. Jesus, Lord of mercy.
Slow season
Oh
come
my
up, so
God,
me I
Marcia.
make
Oh my
sure.
God. I did,
Me
Marcia.
know they find no line.
Jesus Christ. You see how long ago? Mighty God. I sent you cupcakes. I can't remember. Lord of mercy. Oh my God. That was a long time ago. That was during COVID, Marcia. Oh, Lord of mercy. You met my heart grow, baby. Thank you. Oh, that was
Could
during
never be for no
COVID.
life,
Oh my
no.
God.
I mean, no say season not done.
Oh yes, I remember during COVID. I sent you the cupcakes. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. You make my heart grow right now. Lord, it's good to know. It's good to know.
Christmas they just around the corner, and
Almost
so I
people,
done the
when
season not done.
you try
I
to
mean,
help
have time
somebody,
for life,
you
yeah.
don't really look
No,
back
man.
for it. You don't look back for, you just do it. And that's me. Like I can't
Either me
remember.
I
I
do
just do
some
it. I don't even keep it in
packaging,
my head.
me I do
Oh,
some
okay.
baking, some
I mean,
things.
I didn't have. How else
Number
could I
one, when she
consult you?
reach
Like,
everybody
I'm
there
gonna help
already. I
you,
wonder
but
if
I don't
I
know what
borrow
to
my
do.
borrow and
Like
space to bake too.
I don't know what to do, Jamila. I
Me
didn't know what
never
to do,
see
but
she
send
a
me
go
some
in, go walk
cupcakes.
not nowhere. Anytime she go, the people already
I
in
don't know
that
what to do.
bakery.
You see, I don't know how to express like I try to
Me see the
avoid
man in
certain
England a
things,
guy in bakery.
like I don't cry.
We didn't
I
key
keep
go
it in.
walk up.
Like it's there, but I just don't show it. All right, Erica.
I never see
It's
she
there,
go
but I
walk
just
up
don't show it. So I express it
our
in other
bakery.
ways.
When she go there, how much people in the
Like
bakery?
if I'm
Good
sad, I don't show it.
morning!
If I don't show it. I express it in other ways. Well, I'm a carry.
So, oh, me never, you never have key at our bakery. Something
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish good health for all of you guys. I wish
You're supposed to go with your
you know
keys, not one
some
time.
fruitfulness
Oh,
going
she a borrow, she a
2024.
borrow this spot, you
Good
know.
health over everything,
She
guys.
has
Because if you
to.
don't have good health, nothing else will matter.
Wait
Okay?
until the
Not
people
all the
then come
vanity
up,
or nothing
remember.
that will matter if your
Borrow
health
goods,
isn't
you know,
good.
so you can't go too
Okay,
early.
so
Because she
that
don't have a
right
key
there,
at
I
her with
wish
her.
you for for
And if it's your
everybody.
date, you're supposed to have a
Okay?
key.
Yes. All right, for 2024 coming. Let me go and let me get up now and get my day started. Let me get up again because I got up earlier. So let me get up again. So guys, go on the website,
You know,
tinachincakes.com
look
to
good.
order your products. Love you guys very much. And thanks for keeping me company this early in the morning. I'm going to try to come on again tomorrow. If
People,
I
when you
don't come
have
on
one
tomorrow
business
morning or
place,
later today, you know my
will you
ass is
help me with that
busy.
part then?
But still keep me up on
No
everything, okay?
money,
I want
you
to hear what's
can
going
go
on
open
because
up your
sometimes my head
business
is on
place. When
Facebook.
you got the
I
business
still
place, people
want to work, so
already there. Hi, how you doing? And you never have a bunch
COVID.
of key
Yes,
fees.
Carrie, I hope you're feeling a little bit better,
Oh, do
Carrie.
it.
I hope you're feeling a little bit better, you know, it's not a good thing that you're sick, and I hope you're feeling better, Carrie.
Wanna help me out on that
Yes,
part
the Ray
now?
Ray entertaining sometimes, but too much of the Ray Ray is draining. You know what I mean, Marcia? Yeah, man, it make you feel a certain type of way. You know, when you soak up your brain with too much Ray Ray all the time. Sometimes you just need a break from all of that, and you want to have real life conversations. You know what I mean? That really
Ladies and
affect
gentlemen, wanna
everybody.
help me
You
out
know,
now?
you want some relatable conversations. You know. All right,
You're
guys, let me get
supposed to
up here
can go
now
to your business
and
place with your key, go open up
wash
on
out
all
straight
these
here,
things.
and get my day started because I gotta bake some sorrel swirls and some sorrel loaves and some cupcakes. ah, is drama beneficial for all bloggers? I have a topic. Okay. All right, remember that topic because we're gonna touch on that later. Okay? I should be done by about 6, 7 o'clock, Erica. Is that good? About 6, 7
No,
o'clock.
me know, me want to know.
TinaChincakes.com. Support
I'm
my
the only
business. Tell
business
people about
person me
my
know when I have
business.
a key for
Love
himself.
y'all guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Wanna help me out on that part then? Hmm? She's supposed to have her keys and go for Latina workers. Me not understand. Me I try to figure it out. Wanna help me out now? Can't rent a place in a big building. Yeah, but so you have to wait upon the person. You're not on a key. When you wake up all in 4:30 a morning, you has a baker in a Christmas, and you're gone. Cause right now, she should have some batch on the fire there. So they ready cool and something for you the day you have got to the Monday a shipping day. Eh? Well, if she even I a helper, you will be the boss. So you will give the key to the. Okay, okay, that makes sense. It rent by time slot. Okay, okay, then I understand. Then I understand. What you said makes sense, sweetheart. What you said makes sense. Make a lot of sense. What you said really makes sense. So you have somewhere where rent free night. So she have to wait for the one if you come off if she go on. Okay. I wait until the lady, the person before clean up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Understanding now. It do make sense. Mm-hmm. It makes sense. That's why she ate 99 and the one at England cause them push in them own key. What? The kitchen must be germs with all those different people using the same utensils and pots and counters. Mm-hmm. Hey, you see her, John? It's a shared space for people who was in prison. No, stop say that man. Say it nice. Costoration. Cost. How I go? Cost. How I go? What in the distant word, man? I want so. Mr. Father, God, we never see this.
And then, because she's soft spoken, she's from the island of Dominica. And me and her got so cool, man. She was so down to earth. And me and her, when she did on shift, I would do not come on my page anymore. Morning, it's a rainy one here in New York, and let me tell you, the wind is terrible. I went out for a few and came back in, and the wind is horrible. The rain, everything, both combined, it's terrible. Rain and wind. So I was driving, and it felt like my car was gonna blow away. Okay, that's how windy it is outside. So if you're in the New York area, just be careful out there on the roads, the tri-state area, be careful on the roads, because it's really bad out. There are not a lot of cars out right now because of the time of morning it is, but
What?
the wind is something else. I went out, when I went out to the car a while ago earlier, like the whole back, like everything in the back was blown down by the wind. Like if I had anything loose in the backyard, it was scattered all throughout the backyard. So that's how windy it is. Very windy. Just be careful on the roads. And it's, like I said, very wet. So a lot of rain. They'll probably have some flooding today. I don't know. Because, a little rain, any little rain we get, it floods. As it rains, it floods. Here in New York, especially in the Westchester area, as it rains, it floods. It rains, it floods. Good morning, Phil. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing, darling? Good morning. There. No, I'm over here on Rum Cake Lab, guys. I'm over here on Rum Cake Lab. Good morning, Dareth. How are you doing? Good morning. I went out earlier today. Um, I went out earlier and it is really bad, okay? Just be careful. Yeah, so I am here. I'm gonna put a status up to let people know. Do not come on my page with any uh, order inquiries. If you need to inquire about an order, please do so via my email. Do not come on my page and inquire about an order during this live. It's to protect your privacy. Do not come on my page and inquire about an order. If you want to inquire about an order, please do so via my email or my messenger. You can also go directly on my website and you can inquire about an order there on my website, okay?
One doesn't
Go on
active.
my website, and a messenger box will pop up, and it will tell you to, to send me a message, and it sends me a message directly to my phone. And once
Yep,
I'm
I
up,
have more than
I
a
will,
dozen active on the tree.
answer your messages. But right now, I'm not up. I'm still in bed. It's 5:30 in the morning. Please be
I'm here.
please think about that, okay? Please think about that. It's 5:30 in the morning. Please don't bombard me right now. I'm asking you guys. Please not to bombard me with, oh, where's my, I ordered. Please don't do that. It's 5:30 in the
Here.
morning. Business hours is not yet. This is just my
The
me
people
time,
enough here
please.
asking for their
Because I
order.
don't see you guys doing that to anybody else. Please don't do it to me. Okay, I don't see you guys doing that to anybody else. So please hold back. If
But
you message
Jesus.
people, message me in my inbox.
So you mean the people enough
Call
here
me business
accident
line.
them thing?
Message my phone. Do not come in my live and inquire about any orders.
But
Okay,
Jesus.
it's only 5:30 in the morning.
Only help
Okay,
me that
darlings, thank you
Father.
very much. All right, I can't be
Listen.
5, 10 million places
Don't
one
come in
time.
my
I'm on
life
live
to
right now,
ask me
and
nothing
I
about
can't
no
be
cake.
researching orders 5:30 in the morning while I'm doing live. It just, it's
Oh,
not
you
business
mean so
hours for
see
me.
we have no people business you come over here for chat. So you know better you do your
So,
business.
like I
Boy,
said,
you
it's
come over here for
5:30.
chat people
I open my
business.
window a bit, and let me tell you, I'm about to close it because it's blowing my curtains like crazy, like a scary movie type of thing. Um, yeah. But what do you guys want to talk about? Hey, Phil, how are you? Everybody coming in. Janet, Roseanne,
Mirrors.
Rosanna.
Don't go
There's a
ask me
Rosanna
nothing in the
here.
morning. So
Rosanna.
oh you want
You have a
what? So how this
question on
go?
the nail.
People
7
no can't
a.m.
help me with that.
What? A 7 a.m. appointment? That's kind of early. They have those types of appointments? I guess it's for people who are going
Don't
to
come
work
on my
or
live
something
and
like that.
ask
You can
me
do your nails and then
anything.
head off to work.
How that go? Don't come on my live come ask me nothing about no order. How we chat people at Jamaica. How we chat about other people business. So what happened to my cake? What happened to my loaf? What happened to my cupcake? What happened to my money water order? I don't know what I talk about first thing in the morning. Don't come on my what? So no pan live, no pan live she come and say she a sell the cake them no pan ya. And people start to order. So oh you are put what kiss me rotted. Them people are really are something else on social media, you know. Eh? That's where you should wake up and do, educated woman. Always across the dance. But I think when you wake up, not think, this is a fact. The first thing you're supposed to do is order from the people them. Look about the people them order. You're supposed to address that first. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the order. How many people cake me have out here? See me wake up early, me I'll get myself together, make sure I no get. So where the rest this? No, make we talk about that. Make we talk about the other baker down so down at Jamaica, down at the third world country at the gully side. And you're there in a first world country and you have a business in a first world country and you are left it in a 5 o'clock a morning, 4 o'clock a morning, and find yourself down in a the third world country down here. Where the backside? Me a hear good? I think me not hear good. Cause I think the first thing when you wake up, you're supposed to talk about your business. And ladies and gentlemen, I have 50 order and I can take 10 more. See, and you 50 people, come let's reason why your product not reach yet. And this and that. And last night I have done 10 Baileys, 10 this, 5 that. So the rest you catch playing so early. Find yourself in the woman bathroom, open up your. Don't do it, Erica. Mr. Menard, there's something. I don't like talk, because Sometimes
That's
Erica
cool.
too jump in because I look like
Hey
say
Sandra,
this
how are
no
you
sir.
enjoying Jamaica? I am not, nah. I'm just not feeling the Christmas
Huh?
spirit this year at all. Plus, I'm gonna spend,
This not look good. This not look good at no time. Father God.
Christmas with my
No, this
daughter.
not look good and it not sound
Going
good.
to her house to spend the Christmas. Her house is like the meeting place now, so she's gonna have like a pajama type of thing. So I'm gonna have to get my pajama, one for me, one for my dad, and of course my son has to get his pajamas because she's gonna have like a Christmas brunch of sorts, you know.
That's
So
what you're supposed
we're
to
gonna
wake up
all
and
be
pay
there. We're
attention
gonna
to.
open gifts and
Me
stuff like
ask
that for
one where
Christmas
reach
and
a
blah
Jamaica.
blah blah. My daughter's all
What you
about that.
after here
That's
though?
her thing. I'm like, I'm too busy for that. And any off time I
My
get,
school
I use
hours.
it to rest. I use it
Yeah.
to sleep.
Finish
Okay,
that
so.
right there.
Mhm.
Get listen
So
together.
basically, that's what it is. I use my off time to sleep, darlings. So, and I am not a planner per se. She has to plan up all these things and organize it and stuff. So on Christmas morning, apparently we're going to be opening up gifts.
And
I
then
didn't
you
buy a gift for
alright people, we
nobody.
have little
Honestly, I
time
am
now,
not a
can chat people
good gift
business.
giver.
I saw you
I'd
go.
rather you tell me what you want
Oh,
and
the
I'll
last
just
night
pick
you
the
can
money to
chat
buy it
people
or buy you a
business.
gift card. But to say I've
This not
never
look
been
good.
a big gift giver. Yeah, we're gonna have a family Christmas pajama type of Christmas day. So we're gonna all be wearing pajamas, and we're gonna be opening gifts and stuff
A
like that. That's what
business,
we're gonna be
business
doing.
come
It's gonna be
first.
amazing. I've never been a gift giver like that. Last year I had a Christmas tree. You see, last year I mean, I probably put it up because it's just right there. It's just covered up. I'll just probably put it up and just to kind of bring a little bit of Christmas cheer and play some music. But really and truly, it's like, well, this is the quietest Christmas I've ever seen. There's no money out there really. And people are just trying to get their coins together and do as much as they can for the holiday season. There's not a lot of money out there. People are struggling. It's inflation, and just people are just buying the necessities. You know what I'm saying? People are buying the necessities and doing for themselves. I have to working so hard. It's like you just kind of. Yesterday I baked so much. I baked so many Bailey's and eggnog cakes, and I baked so many stout and eggnog. So yesterday was a day for Bailey's and eggnog and stout and eggnog. That's what I did yesterday. It was like because there's so many orders in my system for the Bailey's and eggnog that I had to wait. Like this is the first time where I'm waiting last to do the traditional rum cakes because there's so many orders in the system for Bailey's and eggnog. So the traditional cakes will come later today, and of course the sorrel swirls and the sorrel loaves. Those are going to be
The
later
only
on
fruit we
today.
not
But
pick up at Jamaica half I
you
ground.
know,
Bet you not tell me.
yeah. So basically, that's
The
what it
only
is.
fruit you don't pick
I'm
up at
doing pretty
Jamaica
great. A lot of
half of the
orders will be
ground
leaving tomorrow.
is which
I'm shipping
fruit?
out like a big shipment tomorrow with most of the larger shipments are
That's the
leaving tomorrow.
only
So for those
fruit.
folks who ordered like
And
the
sometimes
Christmas
me mean like just go under the tree, go pick
1 to 3
you up when you ripe, cause it no
the
drop.
Christmas collection
And
cake
the
set.
only
Yes,
fruit
you
that.
guys are getting those. Your tracking numbers are coming
Unless you
shortly.
picky and
You
it
guys
drop and
spent
it all
money.
drop and
I
we are
do.
gonna pick you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Only
The
star apple.
average spender on my website spends
Cause star
roughly
apple
about
means star apple rather
let's
stay there till
say
it black.
$150.
But
So
every fruit of
I have to
Jamaica go
treat
underground.
everyone with kindness because you could have gone elsewhere because the market is so saturated with
Yes, star apple.
rum
Yeah.
cakes this
It's the
season that
only
you
fruit
could
you
have
know
gone
pick up
elsewhere
off
and
cause
just
that
purchased
nah
whatever you
drop.
wanted to
It
purchase,
stay
but
up
it
on the
was
tree and
really
ripe all when it
I
black it hang
appreciate
on.
it. You see, let me tell you something, guys. I knew this was gonna happen. It's just weird how I knew it. And just from sitting down and kind of casing social media and just watching people and stuff like that, I kind of figured I didn't
Only
really know
fruit is
exactly
star
what was
apple.
going to happen, but I figured the route that certain folks were going to take, and I just decided to just kick it up a notch and just take myself away from that mix. You know what I mean?
And
Because,
custard apple. Custard
everybody
no
is
drop
doing the
neither.
traditional rum cake, which is a thing for us Jamaicans back home to do. And funny enough, I saw a Belizean lady baking rum cake. It's just funny to me because I was like, oh my God, I didn't know um, Belizeans did the same rum cake as we did. They use the same fruits, same everything. It's the same color. It's the same everything in Belize. So if there are any Belizeans on my page, big up on a damn self. I had no. It's just so funny how our culture is just like, yes, yeah,
You
girl.
never late yet, Mel.
Well, everybody,
When
a
you
lot of
reach, you
bakers on
reach.
social media all of a sudden just spring up out of nowhere. And let me tell you, I am not knocking anybody for doing their thing, but I have to still point out the obvious. I'm speaking on the obvious here, okay? It's not like I'm trying to like, talk. No, I'm speaking on the obvious because I'm sure that you guys see what's going on. I'm not the only one who saw this or seen this. You guys are seeing it on social media, right? I'm not the only one, right? So all of a sudden, everybody is baking. Now, what happens with that is, right? Yes. Oh my God. What happens with that now is that it saturates the market. And when the market gets saturated, it not only one, let me tell you what it does. It deters customers from buying, believe it or not. When the market is flooded, there are people out there who are going to be like, oh my God, all these, and they're not going to want to buy from anybody because it's so saturated with rum cake, right? It turns them off. It has a negative impact on their purchasing ability. You get what I'm trying to say? And two, it kind of it kind of throws the whole buying rum cake. It's just doing a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And what to feel is that most of these cake bakers are pretty much focusing on the United States, like they're shipping in and stuff like that. It's just what I've realized. It's what I've noticed. A lot of them are shipping in to the United States, and they do have a market of their own. But for some weird reason, they're not focused on their own market. They're just focused on the United States, which is kind of weird to me. They're shipping into here. And I'm like, so okay, what about your market? Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me or what, but you know. So basically, all the home bakers and the regular bakers who do reside here in the United States, their their monies are being lessened because of the external bakers who are shipping into the United States. So that creates pressure on the market per se, the cake industry, the cake big social media people who are shipping into the US and not focusing on their own market. It's just weird to me. Everybody's just targeting the US, targeting the US. So obviously, this is where the money is. The money is not in their market. The money is here. That's what they believe. Because honestly, if I was living in another country, I would be focusing on that market too. But nobody's focusing on their own market, and so the United States becomes that place. So me kind of sensing that from earlier, I decided to kind of step away from everything and came out with my Baileys and rum Baileys. Um, Girl, let me tell you a story about not
We
about the
run go
guy,
for something for
not
Canada
about the guy.
school.
Let me put that clearly, right? It's not
Hey,
about the
we
guy because
say,
I don't like to mess
if
with
the
people
people
like
they
that.
never call me,
It's
would
not
they
about the
remember?
guy. But let me tell you something. You see the Florida market? I have the Florida market on a chokehold. So what shop lady she did now? The shop woman she realized that I have the Florida market on a chokehold.
Oh,
So the shop woman she know with her bad mind self said, "Oh, let me attack the Let me attack every market that she has. It's just pure, yeah.
But you
So
still
what
can't
she ended
supply
up
the whole
doing,
of
she ended
Florida,
up
Rasta.
flooding the Florida market with her stuff, thinking that she could cut me off from being
But Jesus.
um she could cut off my customers from buying in Florida. You know, she felt like she was good enough to kind of flood the market, and then nobody would want to buy from me because that's her mindset. She thinks she'll just flood.
Admin have to go cut you out. Admin have to cut out the ads. That's something me go collect out this one. We should even do the live this morning. Admin have to go cut out it for me. Cause me I go one school class party today. School party, what they call it? Christmas party, yeah. Me think would have come in back before, so me could have stopped it. Cause me never catch the first part, but when me catch some part of it without ads. Yeah, I'm going to. I mean, I want this disappoint them. You know, everybody I look to see Ilana. It's a long while I don't wear a dress. And my body get too big, my jeans then can't fit me. So I have to wear one
But
nice
that didn't
dress.
happen. You know, I still had a lot of Florida customers. You know, and it is what it is. And if your product is better than hers, you are going to hold on to your customer base regardless of who comes to try to flood the market with nonsense. You're going to hold on to your customer base. And it so
Look at
happens
the
now
time
that
to
this
make it
gentleman
easier feel.
that you're talking about, Phil, this gentleman ended up
120
replacing
for
whatever it is that she was trying to
no,
do in Florida.
124 minutes.
That's what he did. And he took a chunk of whatever it is that she supposedly had in Florida. You understand what I'm saying? You have to understand his followers are in his, you know, his followers are a certain dynamic, a certain set of people. You know what I mean? Listen, you have to break it down and look on it. It's funny. Like if you're not thinking, if you're not really thinking in depth, you won't. A lot of you won't really understand where I'm coming from. You gotta analyze it. Girl, and Phil, and this is why I should sit down and name up ourselves. So, they should ban cakes from coming in from the Caribbean to sell in the United States.
Why they should ban
Yeah,
it? Just so them
it's
people are
really, that's
scared.
what I'm saying, Bev. It's cutting off cake suppliers here in the Caribbean market, right? And a lot of people are not going to address it, but I will. It's cutting off the, like, home bakers are probably getting little to no sale.
Oh,
You know, the
it's
US is already
between
straining
America.
when it comes on to inflation. And here we have these external bakers shipping into the US trying to cut off our pocket because they can't sell in their own country per se.
So tough crackers no sell up America. Grace product no sell up America there. Dirty girl no sell up America.
I don't think they can.
No,
It would take a
sir.
lot of rigmarole and stuff like that to do it, but you know, a lot of rigmarole to do it. But it is what's happening for real, Bev. It's putting a lot of strain on bakers here in the U.S., you know, and these people are getting their monies tax-free. You know, I'm talking about these external bakers. They're collecting tax-free sales from shipping their products here to the United States. They're exporting into our country, and they're just selling and making money and going about their business. That could be this could be an issue for the IRS to look at. Really, not to be um what you call it, mean or anything, but this could be an IRS issue because it's not fair to us as bakers here in the United States to be struggling in our own economy because of external bakers who are shipping into the country. You know what I mean? They're taking them exactly. They're taking money from Americans' pockets, people who really pay taxes here. So this could be an IRS issue because these people are not registered in the U.S. These
You know hear ya? Jesus, Father. All Jamaican products sell there. Kiss me, caca. No, sir. Um, admin and wrenches, when they talk in on the behalf of Tgal, don't block them. Let we see their opinions. So you know what go on. You have to hear the good side and every side to really understand what go on.
who are shipping
Let
here
this
are not
be.
registered here to do business. They're not. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I am just, like I said, I'm addressing the obvious. These people are not paying taxes. And we're struggling already here with inflation and high interest rates and this and that and blah, 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 you name it. And only to have these people shipping in their products here and then what? And then what? What does that do to bakers here in the US? You know what I mean? A lot of people are not going to talk about it, but I'm talking about it. Let them get into their attitude all they want. I could give two craps. You know, it is what it is. That I'm speaking on the obvious. You know, it's an economic situation, okay? And I'm going to speak on it. Um, you know, they're taking monies from the Americans' pocket and they're shipping. So this could be an issue with the IRS when you look at it, right? But I am looking at the one thing I'm happy about, Bev, is that I pretty much decided to step away from it real
Unless
quickly
they be
and just
disrespectful.
do
Once
something
they
completely
speak
totally different because I
without
just know how our
disrespect,
people
you have to
think.
hear the two sides.
You know, that's just how they are. They wait until let me tell you how our people think. They sit and watch from the sidelines and see what is making money, right? And then
Imagine if
kickstart your trade.
99 was selling all through the year. Mighty God, she would have a nerves breakdown.
Crumbles. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically what happens. Or they'll sit and watch from the sideline, try to tear you down, and then try to jump on it. That's just how they function. And I know how our people function, which is why I always tell you whenever you get into business, right? And let's say you're doing it on social media, just like the the Airbnb business. Let me tell you, Phil, Airbnbs have been around for years. I'm talking about from like 2015 or earlier.
A 52
Airbnbs
state.
because
And
I've been
she
going to
can't supply
Airbnbs
the
from
whole
as far back
52
as then. Ever
state.
since I was released, I've been going to Airbnbs. Okay. Um, so when the surge of Airbnb business came out 2 years ago during COVID, like the surge, everybody run, no, go get Airbnb. Everybody run, oh, this is the
Ah,
I'm gonna turn it to that Airbnb. I'm gonna turn it to that Airbnb. Before you know it, the entire Jamaican market.
so all them Jamaican KFC where we packing our bag and patty and then something there. And come to America and sell it back to Jamaican. What you say? You're just stating the facts. Yes. But what happened to all the Jamaicans who come here and fill their suitcase with all different things and take it back to America and sell them? Is there a problem with that? Why, how many Chinese products are there running up and down?
right? Saturated with Airbnbs. It got so bad that people, regular people who are looking for a place to live, like rent, they can't find a place to rent, to live. Them and their kids. Why? Because landlords have converted their rental properties into Airbnbs. And this is why the government of Jamaica now has to
We don't want them on me yard to live. Me ready to lock up your house.
Hold up.
Why you don't talk about the people them where you come with them kids and them buy eyelash and change them eye? I don't know where you call that sickness. Sometimes they eye brown, sometimes they black, sometimes they blue. And they don't want to pay the rent. You know how much house they are, we are not Airbnb and then lock up people rather than lock up and rat down and rent them? What are you talking about? You ever own one house yet? You never own a property from the day you born Tina Chin, so you can't talk about property. You never own a property from the day you born. The 1/4 acre where God give you, you plant bad things on it. Eh? What you talking about? The people them with them picnic can't get nowhere to live because we with house take it on Airbnb and no one give the people them. Well, so I give away. Why you not come out and tell the people them to pay their rent? Why the Prime Minister not come out and tell the people them to pay their rent? Why I build my place? Me, I can have big talk on that. Me build my place in my days. Let me say, Erica, your job that you have will not last forever. So build somewhere where you can survive. And when people come in at my house and rent my house, they are not paying the rent. The first month rent, yes. The second month rent, yes. After that, they in your place and they not pay you. So how am I going to survive? You know better the place lock up, and when them are left, them vandalize your place, them tear down everything in there, broke out your tile, dig you up out of the concrete. Screw off your window them. Oi! 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 Guy, come for look for my tank.
All these Airbnbs
are
built and listed and all this other stuff, and we need to get a hold of this. We need to, you understand me? So that's exactly what's happening with Airbnbs in Jamaica. It's saturated the market to the point where the government now has to step in. Where if the government didn't step in, it would have been awful. You know, it would have been catastrophic if they didn't step in. I'm talking about from a criminal element, so on and so forth. Yeah, man. A lot of people are sitting there complaining about, the government. No.
Hey, give me a minute, live. Yeah, the black edge go up in the tank and just show me. Try the on the black, so I have to put it on the house. When the earthquake move, the black then go down and one edge bossy. So me it all fix back. It's cheaper for me fix it. You can feel something for fix it.
Done because even here in the state of New York,
One
Airbnbs
tank
are so
expensive at
strict here. You have to
$4,000.
go through a whole bunch of rigmarole here, right? To get your Airbnb listed, okay? For anybody to rent it. It's not as easy here. And exactly, and it was never regulated in Jamaica for years. So I'm talking about a lot of condos and high rises in Uptown King. I'm talking about Kingston Airbnbs. I've been
Yeah, because me I go want water, me can get it full up now for get that if water gone, me still can cook.
my shock
They say how
when I
me
see
I suffer
people
one day when water
during
gone for
COVID,
3 days.
which is just the other day, 2020, 2021, people are on social media acting like, yeah, a bit like, I'm like, I'm just sitting there looking at them like, okay, you didn't know Airbnbs existed long before you found out about it, you know? you know, it's really weird to me. You know, this is why I tell people when a lot of them come on here and act a certain type of way, I'm like, okay, you didn't know it was
So
around
me have to
long
get it on the
before
kitchen top.
you know, it's just weird to me. So look what the people them do. Them a paint up them house, paint up them house. I put like I put look old furniture and I call it Airbnb in a some really unsafe places. You know, as a foreigner, I go put that Airbnb there and go in
I
and
like
you don't
that.
know if
Well,
you
me
have
don't know
a
about
bad
other
area.
people.
You don't know if nobody gonna come and rob you for your things. You don't know if the owner who list it is a criminal and want to come rob you. You don't know if the owner is a rapist. You don't know these things. So the government had to step in. You know. Where's a Bev? Post a comment there again, Bev. It disappeared. As I was about to read it, it gone. That's why when I say everybody I run go get Airbnb, I just sit down and watch them like, look at this shit now. Everybody running to go get Airbnbs. And I'm like, look at this mess. And honestly, Phil,
Good
you have to
evening,
understand.
sweetheart.
It's not like it's America where people in America Airbnbs here do very well in America, but Jamaica now it's like um there are a lot of people now opting to go to resorts than they are going to the Airbnbs. Why? Because the Airbnbs are not safe. You can't be trusted. You don't know who you're renting from. There's no background check. There's nothing. You understand me? Because guess why? The market has become so flooded now that just about anybody I do Airbnb. Anybody. So people are not trusted that. Not trusting it whatsoever. Period. You know, in America it's fine because there are rules and regulations here and people are making money here. But not Jamaica. Like if you get one or two rentals for is it worth all the stress? You know, is it worth the stress? You know, I'm just asking, is it worth the stress? It's not. I don't know. Maybe it's me. And then during peak season, what do you do when the season is slow? When there's no money, you're gonna be sitting there flipping. And I like America where you have students who can rent, doctor, people who travel can rent your place,
Now
stuff
put
like
it on
that.
the kitchen top.
Professionals who travel, you know, in the corporate world. It's not like that. I have links. I will inquire why these foreign bakers are not being looked at by the
Not a
IRS.
problem with the plumbing
Yeah,
work. We can
please
do
do,
it
Bev.
myself.
Please do. Because I am just sitting here wondering, Bev, how is it that you know what pisses me off, Bev? These people are disrespecting me and tearing me down. I live here in the States, right? I register, I pay taxes, I do all of these things that's required by the state and the federal government. Okay? I do my thing in order to run my business as a legit business, not as a hustle, but as a legit business. And here we have these external bakers who don't like a bone in my
Yeah, she
body.
no want nobody
Who
if
are
it
going
talk
the
about
extra
them
mile
cake.
to
Yeah, she
slander
said she
my
nobody no fit
brand,
ask her nothing about no cake, but she not
to tear
everybody
me down,
business.
but yet still they're shipping into my country.
Into your
They're
country.
supposed
Where were you born?
vendors, but yet still you're tearing me down and shipping into my country. Come on now. How is that fair? And I don't want nobody come on here telling me, that no, why I got try stop the people them bread. No, it's not a matter of stopping the
Yeah,
people them
stop the
bread.
people
It's
and
a
bread.
matter of
You think God
um,
has sleep?
it's economics. Personal feelings aside, it's economics. You know, why should you be importing here? You're not going through the same shit that I'm going through. Your kitchen is not inspected like mine. I have to pay for those stuff. And then add the feelings to it. You're gonna tear me down
Yes, she's
to ship
American.
your little dirty cakes in that are made just by any and anybody. You don't even know what's inside of it. Nothing is regulated, but you want to tear me down to ship your dirty cakes in and make a ton of money. And then when you make the ton of money, you want to tear down.
Where you say, Bert, don't make fun of her. What you talking? What you mean? Right a little better make me understand what you say. No make fun of her. So you know you she a tear down for me little Airbnb where me a run. What she a go through so you don't know what me a go through. Me not have no education, sweetheart. You know what I am going through? She come out and tear down my little Airbnb where me a run. Don't make fun of her. You never know what she's going through. You know when me I go through? She know when me I go through? Hmm? Hi, sweetheart. Do you know what I am going through? You don't know what me I go through. So how she come a tear down for me little Airbnb when me I do? How does Airbnb reach in a fair cake business? You never see me pay ya how me reach by enough for me rent. So we don't want rent people for their picnic to have somewhere to live. But when they come in my place, when they come to my place and rent my place, they don't pay me any rent. But they live in there and that's what I live from. But when somebody rent it for a night or two, I got paid. Don't? What kind of school you have a run? What school you have a run for me come to? Hmm? So she's allowed to tear down other people's business, but we are not allowed to even make fun of her. Before you come out and put out and sorry for somebody else, look in our world first. Cause you a eat the banana and I say are the last thing that you have to eat. While me a pick up the skin for eat. I'm not here to cuss nobody this morning. But I have to address someone. I may try to do it in the best way that I can.
My business, huh? You want to tear down my business after you make a
Here,
ton of money off of your
tear
nasty
down her
cakes
business
or
while
whatever it
she
is
a
that you're
tear
doing?
down many other people
No.
business.
And they're very rude
What she a go through?
and they're very
She the
disrespectful.
America, first
You
world
know,
country, me
I
the
mean, I
Jamaica,
am an
third world
American
country.
here. Yes, I'm a Jamaican national, but I had to go through the whole naturalization. I don't want to bring up my incarceration, right? But I'm going to bring it up for this matter,
Please,
right?
can
I
you
came out and I'm
like
doing
up a
my
life,
thing,
please?
and these people are using my past, the second chance that America gave me, they're using it against me to make their money off of cakes and to slander me on.
Vanilla and chocolate were on Miss Donna live yesterday, and they were in Jamaica to open their Airbnb. Vanilla and chocolate can read and write. Vanilla and chocolate have a life. Cause they get figure a first world country and a market me grow. No? It is wrong with this woman I do. So where I tell me say me live here so me no fit eat no food. I never see that lady fast with people. Good morning, Erica. You here?
Top of it. Like I've been through, I had to get my kitchen inspected by the State Department. I have to make sure my labels, my ingredients are listed. I have to make sure that I'm traceable. There's so much that goes into. I know a lot of you guys sit there, you probably think, oh, bake and ship. No, the minute you decide to register with the state and pay taxes, and the Department of Health knows about you, it's a totally different ball game. It's just like when you open a restaurant. It's a totally different ball game. You know, you have to like adhere to certain compliances and all of these other stuff. Now, why should I be doing all of that and let you, who is hustling your cakes into the country, disrespect me and my brand, tear my brand down, make your money, and then take your money and sit on your back and call me every name in the book and disrespect me and disrespect my children and get other people to come and
Don't
disrespect my
speak like
brand?
that. You
No,
disrespect people
no,
pick
no,
the
no.
prayer more than
You can,
everybody else.
you know,
And you sit on the platform them we do that. You are the one we started to.
listen, baby. Phil, they don't know nothing about what that is. You're speaking pig Latin to them, baby. Okay? They don't understand. You don't realize they don't even know temperature. They don't even understand food safety. They don't you don't see how their cakes are packaged and shipped up here? It can be tampered with any and any time. You don't realize that? You don't realize how there's plastic in your cakes? Plastic inside of their cake. They don't understand food safety. They don't know that type of language.
What? What?
Y'all don't even know where they get their fruits from.
Every
Even
fruit
the
at
fruit was
Jamaica
shipped
drop off
here.
a
They
tree.
picked it up off the floor where dogs defecate and all sorts of animals piss and shit, and then people spit on the floor And you're gonna pick it up and wash it and just put it in the fruit. Put it in. You,
Nobody now go under fruit tree, go pee and do though. I want to that dirty woman here. Strike me channel anytime you're ready, Tina Chin. Strike it. At 10,000 different channels. You know, don't block her neither. Make she stay there. You come out for people Airbnb, so I alone want to be a kid. Me glad you're there on the live. Me glad you're there on the live. Stay right there. Strike it, Tina Chin. Strike it. You strike it, me start all over again. Yes. You alone want to live. But watch what God are going to do with you. Watch what God are going to do with you. You come out for the little Airbnb where me are run for survive. And you alone want cake. Strike it, Ross, Tina Chin. Strike it. I will live. And I was living before it. Admin Rinches, please do not block her. Please do not block her. Yes. You come out for my Airbnb and every God thing. Yes. Where they are Jamaica, where Jamaica try. And you they are foreigner car, white substance in your hole. When you should not try to make life. You wake up in the morning and before you go give the people them then cake order. You depend this and depend that. Strike it. Strike it. Strike it. Go give people them then cake them where they order. All of you can come together and strike. Me never live before now. And me are going to live again. And as you strike, me coming back. Strike it, I alone have powers. Make we see, you have powers. So strike it. Start from now. And you alone want to live. Our store basket must get empty. You cuss people pitney you used to there over upon the same platform I cuss my pitney and you never see my pitney yet. Maffa bet body. Eh? You are no human. You is not a human, you is Teddy. You watch the movie Teddy? You are Teddy. You is not a human. Eh? You is not a human, so what you are doing at the human world? Eh? You are bionic. Enter you strike here, me hungry, me gonna town, gonna look food. Cause you can't make me hungry, no, me have all breadfruit leaf you can't cook. And ackee leaf. And me not hungry when me come on live. Me come here with house and car. Try remember that.
I don't know where they get their fruit.
Try key, hear it a play the try key.
You're gonna put it in the cake and call it a cake. And then when people point that out, you're gonna sit there
and you don't want nothing in a life.
Because it's pointed out that you pick up
go ahead.
Off of the urinate and dogs defecate and goat and rat and all sorts of other animals on the floor. And then you pick it up.
Everybody at Jamaica
and put it in the
fruits
cake.
go drop and take you
$100
eat it.
off of it. And they want to disrespect me for that? Hell to the friggin' no.
Listener.
Okay. And I had to go through all of that bullshit. Okay? And you know the wickedest thing too, guys? I have to hold on to all of my receipts. Okay? Because when the health department, let me tell you something, that health department lady, she is at my facility almost practically every day. That health department lady, she's responsible for not just food, but she inspects like pools, you know, like during the summertime. She has to inspect the pools before any of them open in that region, in that area. Yeah, honey. She does so much inspection.
And the first me see this.
She's a
This woman do everything on the face of the earth for hold on a next woman. Everything on the face of this earth for hold on a next woman. Tina, you can't hold me. She can't stop me, me have here. The hardest thing, you know, is to build the house. You don't have to paint. You don't have to paint, and I know enough house build. And second and third generation living there and it never paint. The point is to build it. You can't fight nothing when me have. Me never stole it. Nobody yai water no depend nothing when me have. The amount of yai water where you walk with by your back.
big inspector for the friggin' city. I said backside, because you know we were having small talk, and she's like, "No, I have a lot more to go. I have to inspect the entire. I have to inspect the I have to inspect the pools before they open, and this and this and that." In my head, I was thinking she was just a food inspector. Hell to the friggin' no. This woman inspects nursing homes. She inspects pools and other public areas, honey. That's how serious states are about their inspection. Okay? And to see this person who doesn't even get their food inspected. Okay, let me tell you something. I am automatically connected. Let me tell you how it works in the food industry, right? I'm connected. You're automatically connected to their mailing system. Exactly, lovely. Let me tell you, any business person who's in the food industry, you're connected to their mailing system, their emailing system, and their mail system.
You chat too much over here, man.
They do send out communications to each
Tell
and every
them no
person
block you,
who's
me
in the
block
food
you,
industry,
mister.
whenever they have certain issues that they need to discuss with people in the food industry, particularly recalls, you know. So, you know, sometimes they have recalls. They have recalls on flour. They have recalls on sugar. They'll probably have a recall on butter or milk or chicken, like whatever. It's just under one umbrella, food. Okay. They also send out communication about, you know, communicable diseases. Is that what it is? Yeah. Diseases that you could get, you know, stuff like that. Like,
You can't
you
see in
know,
a fair kitchen. And why they not inspect the cake them what Tina have in her, where she
she
have in
doesn't
her
have a
house
bakery.
in
That's
the
not a
pan the
bakery, darling.
bathroom
That is not
stand.
a bakery. She just put up a little thing in the back of her yard and put 2 ovens in it and call it a bakery. That is not a bakery there. Anybody in Jamaica can set that shit up. Okay, but it's what it is not is a bakery. It is not a bakery. Good morning, Carlene. It is not a bakery. You know. And then you're gonna sit.
Remember, you say you want brazier and big draws, you do one live. And the cake end up on the bathroom stand. And aside where you say you draw out one draw, take out the brazier and draws out. I want to carry all those things for life. It's not me.
There and call people.
When always I talk about channel.
When you're the
America me must survive.
Does that make sense? You're the unregistered business. You are the business that's not inspected. You know, no health department walks through your business to inspect your business. Nobody knows where you get your ingredients from.
When she was
So if
baking
anybody is stagnant, it's you. If you have been baking
out
for
of her
4 years
apartment,
and you have
was
been
it
shipping here to the United
a
States and
bakery?
you're making
No.
your money all in
Them
the United
want
States
start and
and
nobody
you
know fi
never once
start.
get your kitchen inspected, you never once registered your kitchen in Jamaica, who is the stagnant one? Who is the stagnant one?
Oh, you sure the kitchen no register?
Who is the stagnant one?
Hmm?
And then on top of it, you're shipping your cakes into my country.
Your country?
You're hustling your cakes into my country, and you found all the audacity in your ignorant mouth, in your dunce mouth, to sit there
I
and
have
tell people
education.
they're
I'm
stagnant in
fool
America.
so.
Meanwhile, you're dependent on our dollar to feed yourself. You're dependent on us buying your nasty cakes here to feed yourself and pay your damn bills in Jamaica. Where does that make sense? You should be ashamed of yourself. They should be ashamed of themselves, honestly. Ashamed.
I fear her country. Yeah. She was born there.
Ashamed.
She's a hybrid American. She won America.
Cakes here, and then on top of it, you want to insult other business owners who are working hard, business owners like myself who are working hard to do what they're doing. You know, trying to throw dirt, the wickedest thing about it, she's attempting to stop people's bread from where she's sitting. You understand? You're in Jamaica doing your hustle, and you're trying to stop my bread with your foul mouth.
Hold on.
You're not paying taxes here. I am.
Hold on. Erica, you don't know a thing about Dana life. Her nasty cake I sell and I beat you bad. What? Erica, you don't know a thing about Dana life. Her nasty cake I sell and I beat you bad. Angela, look where you're at. Amiata? Erica, you don't know a thing about Dana life. Her nasty cake I sell and I beat you bad. And I be too bad. How we the rest this family this morning, Father? Me I say good? Or me I hear good or me I read good? Angela, what you say? Erica, you don't know a thing about Dana life. Her nasty cake I sell and I beat you bad. How we the rascal like this? You know what say? Angela, what you say? Somebody help me read that comment here, do. By way you're writing, not you, Erica, but I saw you writing, so you make me have to think. No, sir. Right proper comment, but me done so. But me have to laugh.
You know, you're not paying taxes here.
This me have to laugh out my belly. I mean, I say, she not writing good, no, sir. Why? No, sir. Father.
It's just horrible that they can't hangs on people's business. You know, people who are here paying their taxes, paying their rent, paying their mortgages. You know, you want to sit there and throw dirt on people's names. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You hear me?
Wasn't that sweetheart?
That's crazy.
Hope you're alright.
Good morning, Carlene. You know, stagnant is when you sit in that little room for how long and didn't get it registered. Stagnant is when you sit in that little room for how long and didn't get it inspected. That's stagnant. That's what you call stagnant.
You read too fast, the rest. Eh?
Okay. Stagnant is not sitting in foam. You know. But the Florida market and all these other markets that they're trying to ship to, it's not working there. It's not working. You know, people don't understand that not because they're popular. They feel like they can take over the entire. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, darling. And instead of you just sitting there making your money and making your hustle, you're sitting there trying to tear down a person's business here in the United States of America by using your mouth. Your foul mouth trying to tear down people. Where does that work? Aren't you a grown woman? You just need to stop your behavior because it just sounds so ignorant and disgusting.
Me know, David, me know.
You're very vulgar and you're very nasty and you need to stop. Your mentality is nasty.
No, but she cuss right. Every morning she come out early. Early as the morning, it's 5 o'clock come. As 5 o'clock come, she come out. And start.
You need to stop. You're a nasty person. It needs to stop. You understand what I'm saying? But all these other bakers out here who are like
bless
home
up,
bakers
Pastor
and stuff
Charles.
like that,
Bless up yourself,
I see a lot
sweetheart.
of y'all supporting these platform
Yeah, me thank
bakers who are choking your money out of you. Like, come on. Come on. No, you can't be as a home baker. Remember, the odds are already against you. I'm talking about y'all here in the United States. Okay? We're all about empowerment and all of that other stuff. But you got to remember, those external bakers, they do not understand what empowerment is. We speak a different language here in the U.S. Anybody in Jamaica or anybody in other countries do not understand empowerment. You have no business supporting these external businesses who don't give a rat's ass about you as a home baker. And they're knocking bread from your mouth by importing their goods here. They're reducing your sales.
Yeah, she need to stop. If you don't like the person, just don't watch. If she keep on watch, she are going in a problem.
Why do you home bakers feel the need to beg these people to support, to repost your flyers, to support you? Why? Do you really believe that you're going to get the support if they repost your flyer on their page? Let's be honest with yourselves now. Come on now. Remember now, they're importing their nasty cakes here.
You hear that?
Okay, they're importing nasty cakes.
You hear? You hear? That a tear down people build business completely. That is tearing down people business completely. When you are going to come in and say, the person they cake nasty, the person they are on an Airbnb and the dirty, the business they flour have in weeble, the rice they blacky, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? You need to stop it and pay attention to your life. You should have one nice porch. That's when you have one nice, when your grand pitney then come over, then have places, space. So play and run up and down and your place. That way you fi focus on. The little one bedroom where you live in. Look at the age of your siblings will live with you. Big man who that turn up with vein in there and a yarn him asleep at night time in the one bedroom. And them something that you feel look pan. You tell me say sometime in a them cold night the America you know roll round and turn round the sponge batty where you have and the bounce pan it. Yarn him in a one bed. These are the things when you talk about. And then something you have to pay attention to, lady. My son couldn't reach 920s and 18 and 17 where Teely Wheelie has stand up so. And me and him asleep on a bounce in a one bed, whether we put pillar between we or not. You need to make a step out. All step out here make. Tear down this here one here. Coast Jamaica. Come back and tell the people them. Or sometimes you church so and then your member say, cause when you sleep is next to unlife. You need to start to clean up yourself. When the grandpitty then sleep over, where they sleep? In the settee. Are you sleeping at the settee? You have one room. You need space. And when you have room for rent and apply within, when I run out, you run in. One little quiz up place. Start to think about yourself. The money where you take go do body, you should have used it get a bigger space. You could have put up Marcia. Your good friend. Hello, morning. Our time is at start. With the one time. What time? 1 o'clock? We don't go for it. We go 1 o'clock then. We think it's early and that. Then I will what time that me have. Remember say I left this start the place up, Or could have been 12. All right, later. But me think I did in the morning. At 1 o'clock. Me have only part time.
That they're importing their cakes here to take out of your pocket, because pretty much if they import their cakes here, people are going to probably want to buy their cake and not yours. You should be looking at them as a competition. And your goal as a U.S. baker is to try to cut off their supply. Your goal is not supposed to be supporting them. They won't, because people will support the preferred. Exactly. You home bakers who keep sending your flyers to those people to oh, you can't put this on your plate. Them fool. I say them Jamaican baker, yeah. them Jamaican baker you were living in the United States. Them fool, them fool, them fool. I don't know if it has something to do with their age or what. But them fool, them just always want up in the things. Why the hell are y'all sending your flyers to these platform holders who do not live in the United States, and y'all beg them for repost your flyer so that you can get support, you can get cake sales? I'm sorry to break it to you. You will not be getting any cake sale.
What you talking about? So when me got CVM, IRFM, anyway, go give me flyer, pay for me flyer, advertise. Is IRFM or CVM or any one of them? I go take up nobody care come put in a my party or put pam. They only advertise it. So if you no want get no sale, if nobody no come at the party, me can't go back down at IRFM or CVM or TVJ. Go tell them say, right now them promote me party or them promote me cake or what, and me no get no sale. Promotion is promotion. Promotion is promotion. I promote it. I put it on my page. I speak about it. It's not my responsibility how many sales you make or how many people attend. My responsibility is to give you what you paid for. Advertise it. What happened to these people? Wow.
So do not send your flyers to these platform holders who reside outside of the United States. Your focus should be here.
Yeah, you can't tell people say because you send the flyer.
Side platform holders. No comments, no likes, no nothing, you know, see. Because the people them not gonna support them. The people they only let me tell you, US bakers, I'm speaking to you directly. You home bakers. Whenever you send your flyers to these people, to have them, these big platform holders, to have them repost them to your page, to their page, nobody's gonna look at you. And they're only reposting your flyer for themselves to look good. For them as platform holders to look good. That's the only reason why they're reposting your baking flyer. They're not reposting your baking flyer hoping that you get support. They know you will not get any support. They know they're the ones who will get support. They know. They know you're not going to get any support. I remember about a year ago, right? A lady sent in, about 2 years ago maybe, a lady sent in something, and she must have paid. She must have paid. I'm not going to say who the platform holder is, but we all know who it is. The lady paid this person $500 to do like a 2-week advertisement for her. 500 US. Right? This is because the platform holder sold them on the hype idea. Hype. So this woman now, we're up in that age when I really understand social media, this small business owner who resides in the United States.
People, when you advertise, that doesn't mean you respond to the sale.
She resides in the US, right? Send her $500 all the way to Jamaica, go get a person. Because why? She wanted the person to repost her flyer. every other day on our page for she get sales. Do you know what happened after 2 or 3 days or after a week, I think? Not one sale. You know what happened the second week? Not one sale either. Only somebody call and must inquire about something. And that's it. So there you have it. $500 down the damn drain. $500 down the drain. Nope.
Everybody know that. It doesn't matter what. If you advertise something for somebody, you are not responsible for who go to the business or not. If you advertise it and 10 people come at the party or 10 people buy 5 people, the thing is you get paid to advertise it, so you advertise it to your best of your ability, and that's it. You can't expect, say, what you gonna do? People, you have to go walk around and lift up the people them and carry the people them go. That's not advertisement. Huh? Tin mackerel. Tgal as we call it. Every household have tin mackerel in there. And you still see it advertise. I know because they advertise tin mackerel make people have it. It was there a long time. I know Miss Little come bust tin mackerel, you know. I know Miss Little come bust like mackerel and rice, you know. Mackerel and rice are run for a long time back in the days. So you pay me for advertise and me have to sit to it that you get sale. That's not true. Lie she a tell. Cause the people then call in and Colleen said then get sale and call to say thanks. She have all right to be upset. She is showing stock of empty box all here. I don't understand these people. Your job is just to advertise and wish if the people them get sale. Me never know say advertisement or something where you have to go around to every shop and say you must buy. She put it on her platform. I put it on my platform. Me will try to say it every time me in a live or something like that. But it's not, I cannot do more than advertise. This woman is...
Woman call and she complain and she complain and she complain. When the woman complain...
And that she finna put her energy in her business.
They ended up sending back the woman $200 out her money because they realized that the woman didn't get no sale as they promised.
I don't...
How to send back $200 or $250 of the woman's money.
So you mean they promise? So did this person where you talk about tell the next person say, if me give me your money, come you advertise any amount of cake you make us sell off? Me not believe that. I do not believe that. I do not believe that. No, I don't believe that.
Okay. So those of you home bakers who want to run up in a things and want to fly a repost by them hype people a page, take it from you notice you don't see me advertising with nobody? What do you notice? You don't see me advertising with anyone. There's a reason for that.
Where
I already know.
Where the tea bush coming from again?
The reality is, if people are gonna buy,
I guess that
they don't like you, they're not gonna buy from you.
and Dudo and them.
I already know this.
No, sir.
So you home bakers focusing on these external people and want on a flight. When is wasting a time and a good food. I can only imagine how many of you local US people who are Jamaicans or Caribbeans, right? Right? I can imagine how much I want to take up on a friggin' money and send go get that woman there Jamaica or send go good that one over there or send for them repost your flyer. I only not get one dry seal or tight. I only sit down and feel like shit. Yeah. I can only imagine how much I want to take up on a $500.
Yeah, so why you have a big platform too? So you can post people
Okay.
flyer too?
The stupidity of what they're doing, Erica, it's funny. It's
How long Erica alone by your
because
life?
I don't see why. They're all bakers according to them. And
You
they're
love
all
me name though.
advertising for each other. Where does that make sense? That is the dumbest shit I've I say, when I said the madness, I scranked. Okay? You're all selling the same shit and advertising for each other's products. So wait, is one big supermarket then? Wait, name the supermarket? Because that don't make no sense. Where's the competitive edge? Where is it? So Thomas sell rum cake, Dicka sell rum cake, Paulette I sell rum cake, Denise I sell rum cake, and everybody sell them one another cake. So basically now, you as a customer now, walk into this supermarket, this online supermarket, and see everybody, who you think I gonna get the sale, people? Who you think I gonna get the sale? And this also goes for you home bakers too, who want to the flyer advertise. Who you think I gonna get the sale? Okay. Only the two bakers, the two supposed bakers, let me put supposed bakers will live outside of the United States. Only them two they are gonna get support. The whole of Uno, we are sending the cake for get support, Uno nah get none. None of Uno nah get no support. So now waste of the time. You know, y'all are wasting your damn time. On top of it all, they're sending their cakes here to be sold in another woman's store. No, she really love carry liability. Me not understand how she love carry liability, sir. Because me not sell nobody product when when I have no register, when I have no insurance. Because if somebody drop dead from near me in that cake there, you are at fault for that. You're gonna pay that liability. She really a gamble with fair business.
Of course, we buy cake different place.
Your juvu.
You know, I like coronation bread. Although I'm not a bread person, but if me buy one bread, I buy coronation bread. But you know, if me want a bulla CC bakery, me I go buy the banana bulla. Yeah. A CC, me I go buy the banana. I me no like CC bread. But if you he'll make some nice bulla to the big bulla. The ginger then stand up in it. I am not a jazz person, but now and then you will eat. Me not understand. What wrong with these people? Let's listen to this part.
She really a gamble with fair business. Friend and a friend, you can't sell your juvu guava, where they want to call it cake in my place. Right? Because American people stomach sensitive. And you not gonna pick up no fruit off on a dirty floor where dirty street where dog shitting and people pissing and spitting and put it in a cake and send it come up here compete for people buy it. And when
them there's something there. Java, no grew up on roadside. That you fi know. And whether you are going to say where people who are going on the tree, we are in a bush they on that tree if you go spit. Tina, not every fruit of Jamaica fall to the ground. I know styrofoam. It's not styrofoam. It's our styrofoam. And the two of them they no drop from tree. What happened to these people? Guinea every god thing. God floor. You wash them. So you not wash for your things them where you use. The dry sorrel them where you buy. You use them straight so make it cake with you. You don't wash them off. Because they come packaged. So to you go there in the America store, go buy the dry sorrel. You don't feel like them did want to wash off. And no for no me see pan do it, you know, because I see one nice chef we say them clean some more. Me never see them wash no vegetable. Then just left the store and come at them kitchen. And then start take out the sit them and cut them up and throw in the pot. Well, through a fair country of America, they don't know if no fruit no drop up there. Me don't know. No, I'll go Jamaica. Fruit drop. And you hear where you drop in a dog mess. And people spit up on this and that. Why we women stay so?
Somebody sick like dog now. What happened? You really love, I saw you love Fred, my girl. You love Freddie. And I gamble your business. Now, if a health inspector walk up in that the blood clean store there, and see them look dirty nasty kid up on the counter, and decide for ask questions about them dirty nasty kid that we have by your counter, what you gonna tell the people them say? Eh?
Look how low strawberry grow. To them a tree where they way up in the air.
What you gonna tell the health department say? Come no say as much as them talk bad.
Tell them if they see your wine make.
New York health department don't play. Okay? You know they sell that woman and nasticate them. You know who make them? Just like how you find so one customer could have come and find plastic in a rotted cake. If them did buy it from you and find you take the word out of my mouth, Erica.
The plastic right? Never in the cake.
If they buy the cake from you out of your store and go home and name that the cake there with the plastic in it and they cut up them esophagus, who would that be at fault? Who not easy? Who not really happy at Dolly House with the business?
Ask Curly who did they at fault when Juicy Beef Patty bun him up. Go ask her, are your friend. Who was at fault when Juicy Beef Patty bun him up kind damn craven? Look how she has styled the lady cake. Other people, so they come out and try to mash up other people's business. Who did response? And look how Juicy Beef big. Why would you never sue Juicy Beef? Why you never contact about that? A big company. Juicy Beef them building big army house.
I saw you love friend and loyalty. Miss Lady, you really play Dolly House with your business.
Yeah.
Because me could not have no reputable business and take up the people dirty cake and say, oh, me I sell it in my store. After plastic in it, not even wrap it, not even tamper proof or not like that. I'm telling you about this business lady. What I know, and she have products she have products out there, right? And she beg a Jamaican, nice lady, but she tell me the story.
You're too lie.
Yeah, she tell me the story. And she tell me,
Well,
say, she beg
anybody come at your
a
shop,
supermarket to
Miss
sell
Lothian,
some
you
things
know
for
who
her.
sell them.
Right? Our things the nice, nice stuff. She package it and she beg the supermarket
Anytime they
to
come
sell
at your
some things
shop,
for her. And the supermarket
Miss
say, all right.
Lothian, you
And
know
the
say a
supermarket
Tina
put it
Chin
on them
send them.
shelf.
Loud
And
and
one
clear.
year, this was like 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, the supermarket have the product on them shelf. One day, New York Health Department walk in at that backside and see the product on our shelf, on the supermarket people them shelf. And the person who own the product is I tell
Yo,
me
so she
story.
find time for y'all come over here type
And
up.
see the product on our
When she
shelf
supposed to try bake for Christmas.
and ask her, whose product is this? What is it? Why is it packaged like this? Blah, blah, blah. So they ended up removing and what them call it there? Confiscating all
People,
of the sick
touch
them
up the
where the
like
woman
button
them
now.
have on the shelf.
Why?
And tell her, say, no, it
It is
cannot be
free.
sold like that. You're going to have to pretty much shut. They might tell her, say, yeah, the supermarket owner pass on the message and say, all right, we'll sell it, but them say the health department say you have to do this and this and this and then come back. And 6 months before she could have able to put her shit back on the supermarket, her things them back on the supermarket, the people them supermarket shelves. 6 months, because why? She had to go and find a production, a warehouse, like to produce the stuff them. She had to get machines, she had to get labeling, she had to come up with a new system to preserve it, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Okay? That is how serious they are in the state.
There it go, the first part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't understand how can we live like this? One woman no one see nobody else live. And if she never had to pay attention to all this, she would be better. She would have better. Because she have pay attention to see that who trying to do something, I'm sitting down and try to tear them back down the ground. Eh? What's wrong with this woman? What's wrong with this woman? What happened to Tgal product that was supposed to be in Walmart last year? All business special supermarkets sell different brand and product. What is the difference with the cake? Miss Lothian is selling different brands too. All she have to put her foot down. Watch out. Rain come down. What? But in a spell of sense, you bad mind people. No, sir, me pass that already. Me know me and I no Angela. No. Pass that. She terrible bad. Bad. This is wrong. And when she done, she say people don't like her. Nothing no wrong with her herself, but her attitude and her mindset is very bad. Me can't build nobody. God make all of us. Some good difference is that God can't find she. Can man make part of her. Eh? But T-Bush, they are ground lower. More dog can fill pan T-Bush than anywhere else. Yeah. How far a mint tree grow? The tallest mint are the black mint when me have what they call it calic mint when me have are the tallest mint that. All the rest of mints and all them tea bush, them grow ground. Sorosy run pan wall, pan ground, pan side. But I not joke, God can't find Tina. I know that I know she in bill. I know she in bill, you know. He might look for who in bill and can't find her. No matter, she could have called out to God till she weak, God can't find her. Him looking for the person that he made in his image. You know, say a man make Tina. Eh? Tina, despite God. The way how God make him, he never feel happy with it. So she make man build the rest. So for her vice, the vice sound same. But God a look over and I say, how are you there? Can't find him in last. Because he know another thing bill. If doctor call him, doctor can't find him because a doctor build the plastic body. A doctor build the plastic body, oh. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock and I have to go to school. I have something to do. So I'll do at 1 o'clock then. So I'll be there at 12. So let me go get some food eat and get myself together. When me come back, me deal with that jump there. Yeah, she used to sell tea bush in her house it grow. Right underneath her crutch. It grow under her crutch. And pan the yards them will grow up pan the butt and the breast where man make. Them are teddy. They feed off her yards them. They grow in her crutch and feed off her yards them. Because of her past, customer had too much work doing through tea leaf. She discontinued her tea leaf business. So net, come when me I go leave. Ladies and gentlemen, we still need a little top up for the Christmas. Please and thanks. We still need to go to the markets, which we don't want that part. We need to get some vegetable and something so we can finish up this cooking. A supporter is gonna buy the ice cream them. So anybody can help, please and thanks. We have enough clothes and slippers. Where they right up there. The most part what we need now is the market. See you guys later. Well, me no want no makeup, you know. Me alright. All me do go in the bathroom, wash from me head, come straight down, come out back, put rub some lotion for my skin, me little roll on, me little perfume and draw on my clothes and make on. Me no want no ear, me no want no foot, me no want no hand. Me alright, oh God make me. They must accept me as I am. So guys, I'll see you later. Bless upon yourself. Thank you for your support.